Hello, Stimu-Zone friend. It's so great to see you again. I hope you are doing well. My name is Teacher Carmi, and today I'm going to show you how to create a Pong game using the program Scratch. Now, Scratch is a trusting software that we can use to create animations or games. But before we go ahead, we must remember that it is important to sanitize our hands. Sanitizing our hands means that we don't spread any germs. So let's go ahead and quickly clean our hands. And now that our hands are clean, we are ready to start. So for this project, we have to create a background and two new sprites. So let's start with the background. On your Scratch, you will see at the bottom right, there is a window that's called Stage. At the bottom, there's a blue button. If you hold your mouse over that button, it will say choose a background. Let's go ahead and click on that button. There we go. At the top, we have a few categories, and just down below, we've got a lot of backgrounds to choose from. But we're not going to choose any of this for today. We're going to go ahead and choose our own background that we have to use for this project. So go to the top left corner to your search bar, click, and then type in moon. There we go. As you can see, we've got a lot of moon options to choose from, but for this one, we're going to choose the first picture that says moon. Let's go ahead and click on moon. There we go. So now we have moon as our background. Now the next step will be is creating two new sprites. As you can see, we have a little cat here that's dancing on the moon now. This is what we call a sprite. A sprite is what we call a creature, object, a person, or a small little animal like this, which we can choose from to create our animation or game. But for this project, we are not going to use this little cat. We're going to create two new ones. So go down to your sprite window over here, and on this little dustbin, we're going to click to delete the sprite. There we go. We deleted our first sprite. Now, in the same window, you will see there's a little button down here. And if you hold your mouse over it, it will say choose a sprite. Let's go ahead and click on that button. Here we go. Now, as you can see, we've got a lot of categories. And down here, there's some people, there's bears, there's objects. These are what we call sprites, but we're not going to use any of these today. We're going to use an earth and a paddle. So again, we're going to go to our search bar, click on it, and we're going to type in earth. There we go. Click on earth, and it bounces right to our preview window. Okay, now we're going to do exactly the same so that we can get our paddle. We're going to choose a sprite, go to search, and type in paddle, and we're going to click on paddle. There we go. We did it. We created a backdrop and we created two new sprites. Well done so far. But this is where the fun starts, because now it's time to script them and to tell them exactly what to do. So in your sprite window down here, we're going to go and click on the earth ball. Now that we've selected the earth ball, in your left-hand side on your script page is where we're going to do the scripting or coding to tell the earth ball exactly what to do. So we're going to go first to events. Okay, now as you can see, we've got our first button over here. This is when the green flag is clicked, this little one on top of the preview window, it means that the earth ball will do the following. It will do exactly what we scripted it to do. So let's go ahead, click on that one and put it in. Then we're going to go to the motion one. And we're going to go turn 15 degrees, click and drag that one. This will give the earth ball a ball-like effect, turning as it bounces. So we are not done yet. Let's go back and go to the control. Then we're going to go to this one that says forever. This means it's going to create a forever loop, meaning that the earth ball will continue to turn in circles. So let's go ahead, click on that one and put it underneath that one. Then we're going to go to motion. We're going to go to move 10 steps and put it inside the forever loop. And then we're going to go down here and choose this button. F on edge, bounce, meaning that whenever the earth ball touches the side of the preview window, it will bounce right off just like a ball. Let's go ahead and put that under there. Now, I'm going to change the 10 steps to 15 steps so that it has more of a bounce effect. So let's go ahead, change 10 to 15. There we go. Now, for the earth ball, we have to create two different scripts. It has to have a script on its own where the ball turns to do its own movement, but it also has to have a script that whenever it touches the green paddle, it will do the following. So let's go back to our events tab again and use the same button when the green flag is clicked. We're just going to put it there. Then we're going to go back to the control. We're going to choose the forever loop repeat again. And then we're going to go to the if, this one. Okay, and we're going to put it in there. Then we're going to go back to our motion one, and we're going to choose turn 15 degrees to keep the ball-like effect. Okay, after that, we're going to use the move 10 steps again. Put it underneath that one, but we're going to change it as well to 15 steps. So let's go ahead, click, and change to 15. There we go. Now our next one will be is go under control tab. Then we're going to choose the wait 1 second button and drag it underneath there. There we go. But I'm going to change the 1 second to 0.3 seconds. 0.3. So this means that whenever it touches the green paddle, it will bounce off the paddle, turning, and then gives it a 0.3 second chance to turn around again and make its way down to the paddles again. Okay, so now we're going to go. We have one thing to do, and that is to fill that in. So now we're going to go to sensing. And then we're going to choose this one. So this will allow us that whatever we scripted for the paddle, the ball will do. So now it says if touching mouse pointer, but we're going to choose a different one. We're going to change the mouse pointer, and as you can see, we're going to change it to paddle. So now it says if touching paddle, the following will happen. So this script means that whenever it touches this green paddle over here, that it will bounce us off the paddle. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our Sprites window down here, click on our paddle. Now, as we can see, the paddle is not scripted yet. So let's go ahead to our events tab. We're going to choose the when the green flag is clicked. Okay, so again, whenever we click on the green flag over the preview window here, the paddle will have its own motion. So now we're going to go back to our control tab, and we're going to choose the forever loop or repeat button. So now whatever we put in between, the paddle will constantly repeat or loop. So now we're going to go to our motion. Now we're going to choose the set X2, as you can see over here. We're going to put that in, but now we want to use the mouse to move the paddle. So we're going to go back to our sensing tab, and then we're going to look for the mouse X over here. Click and drag and put it in the white space. There we go. And that's all scripting the paddle needs. And now we can go over to our preview window right here. And if we click on this green flag, we can play our Pong game that we created for ourselves. Let's see. There we go. See? Isn't that fun and exciting? We have just created our own Pong game. This is so cool. Now, as you can see, we've scripted the earth ball to bounce off the edges. We've scripted the ball that whenever it touches the green paddle, it will bounce off the paddle as well and turn. And we've scripted the paddle that if the ball touches it, it will bounce the ball off of the paddle as well. And that if we move the mouse right to left, that the paddle also moves left to right. There we go. You created your first Pong game. That's super fun and exciting. Now, if you want to save it, you can always go to the top left where you can see File. If you click on File, you can choose Save to your computer. And when you save it, you can always go and show your family and friends that you created a Pong game. This was so exciting. Thank you so much for spending time with me and creating this wonderful and amazing game together. Now remember, if you need any help, mommy and daddy can always call us. But for now, till next time, enjoy. Bye.